Now, so focus on Sunrise early this morning. A whole lot has been happening concerning the fight against corruption. And don't forget, it was only yesterday that the president had this bilateral relations and signings with the UAE concerning this same move in the country. We're not being joined from Abuja by Sanusi Musa. He's a member legal directorate of the All Progressives Congress presidential campaign. Good morning and thanks for joining us. This has been one of the talking points of your campaign during the 2015 elections. But give us a feel of what this is about for you as a member of the APC.
Good morning. Thank you very much, Suleiman. Well, it's given me a sense of joy and a sense of justification. Hello?
Go ahead, I can hear you.
And a sense of justification that really what we have done in campaigning to the people, promising them that a change will come, and it is now being manifested. In the sense that people have seen that really there was endemic corruption in this country. That was why they decided to entrust this country in the hand of President Muhammadu Buhari. And from the revelation so far, every right-thinking Nigeria, irrespective of his political party, I think is something that all of us should be happy with, and to support this administration and pray for the president and his team to succeed in this fight against corruption. And we can see that not only from Nigeria, all international community, everywhere they are supporting the president to make sure that he rid this country out of this endemic corruption that has really taken us back far, far where we're supposed to be.
If you look at it, it would seem as if every Nigerian is on the same page with your party. I haven't seen or heard any, even the PDP have said, Mr. President, we support the fight against corruption. But there's so many buts to this. First is the accusation or allegation of it being a selective fight.
Well, you see, that is a diversionary argument, actually, because what we're supposed to hear from people is to say that somebody did not commit that particular offense. Because by saying that it is selective, indirectly you are admitting that, yes, the people that are being arrested, they have committed the offense. So the fact that they are in the opposition, or that the fact that some people suspect that some people who are members of the APC have committed the same offense is not an excuse for those people to be allowed scot-free. And in any case, the president has said it. If you have any cogent and verifiable fact that shows that any member of his cabinet or any member of his party is involved in any case of corruption, bring it forth. He is going to deal with it. And I think with the recent arrest of a very close associate of the president, it has really indicated that there is nothing like being selective in this fight. Whoever is involved, definitely he's going to pay the price for his act. There is nothing like being selective in this fight. And it is only those, maybe those who benefited directly or indirectly are talking about the fight being selective. And I don't think that is the pulse with the majority of the Nigerians who came out in March last year to give this president the support he needed to become the president of this country. And he will not be drilled. And this will not stop the president and the party from pursuing the anti-corruption war, which is one of the cardinal objectives that brought APC to power.
You don't think that sometimes some overzealous members or maybe officials could smear this whole effort by their actions? A case in point is what just happened yesterday. Some are already asking the big question, why is it that the PDP scribe came to court in handcuffs? And they're pointing at some others that have been there before now. For instance, you just talked about the very close associate of the president who was also brought before the law court. They didn't see him handcuffed. They didn't also see even the former national security advisor come in handcuffs. Does it worry you that sometimes it just might go out of way when things like this happen?
To some extent, I may agree with you. And I think you'll know that this president has really shown that he's not the one that can really condone excesses of officials. You may recall that before he was sworn in, there was some altercation whereby some security agents that were working with him tried to push away AIT from covering his activities, which he really came out to rebuke them. So I agree, and it was quite unfortunate. As a lawyer, I cannot come here and support anything that will derail from the fight against corruption in a legal way or something that will infringe on the fundamental right of any other person. It was quite unfortunate that Olisa Motu was brought handcuffed yesterday, and I want to believe the Attorney General of the Federation will take up that, and I'm sure in the next subsequent coming to the court, not only for Olisa Motu or any other person that is being suspected, inshallah, will not see something like that. I believe the president will not allow excesses of any official to derail the fight against corruption. He's ready to fight that, and it is normal. You can't have 100% perfection in anything you do. But what matters is that the commitment of the leader to see that whenever there is a mistake here and there, it is corrected. And I believe that is what Mr. President stands for. He will do everything to make sure that things are done according to the law, because he is committed to the rule of law. He is one person that believes in the rule of law, and he has a team that also believes in the rule of law. So by God's grace, things like that will not happen.
But do you think that the commitment of the president is enough in this fight against corruption?
You see, over time, what really made this country to be where it is today is non-commitment of the leadership to make sure that it takes the right direction. Because whatever the philosophy of a particular administration is or the party, the leadership must be ready to lead. And it is only when the leader leads, the followers will follow him. And I have seen that from the president, and not only me, all Nigerians have seen that in the president, that he's committed, his sincerity of purpose is not in doubt, and that he's ready to lead. And you can see that this is why the people of this country believe in whatever step he's taken to make sure that this country is rid of corruption. So I think I have no doubt his commitment is really the main ingredient that is needed to make sure that the fight against corruption is derived. And it has been driven in the right direction. And I believe that by God's grace, he will succeed with the support of Nigerians.